Welcome to day 2 for the Run for Roses Classic here in Louisville, Kentucky, back inside the Exposition Center. Pleasure to be joined now alongside Brad Sellers, former NBA great. How you doing, man?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you. Good to see you. Boy, this is amazing. I used to watch you all the time playing. You know, you started off with the Chicago Bulls.
Black and white TV?
Yeah, exactly. Right now, no, come on now. But yeah, you had a great career. You went overseas, I know, too, as well. Played for a long time now, what, from about 86 to 99?
Yeah, so I'm 14 years playing the game, and so game's been good to me, and now I'm in a position where I can watch young players and young people try to aspire to their own dreams.
Let's go back to when you went to college. You played at both Wisconsin and Ohio State.
Exactly.
What was the decision there? How was the recruiting process back then for a player like yourself?
Well, it was tough. I mean, it was different rules. It was more wide open. It was the fact that they got more regulations in place now, and so schools could pretty much get at you early. And typically, you didn't commit until your senior year.
Right.
Now you got kids committing as freshmen, sophomores, primarily as juniors, and the fallback, or you get a few that fall back in their senior year and commit. So it's totally different now.
How about being here at this event with all these players, all these teams, all under one roof? This is pretty amazing.
Well, first of all, it's a phenomenal job, I think. Tucker Neal and his organization have done a great job. I've watched this tournament grow. I've got 4 daughters, all have come through the program, and to watch this grow from small gyms to the Freedom Hall Convention Center in Louisville, Kentucky, 1,045 teams.
That's
crazy. I mean, in my day, they had nothing like this. It was nothing like this.
You talked about your 4 daughters, Sierra, Sydney, Shayla, and Cheyenne.
Correct.
How great is that? I know all S's. It's hard trying to probably figure out who they are all the time.
You're doing a better job than me. I like it. Even when I make a mistake, I'm always like, you know what I meant.
Where did they all go? What was the process like for them? What about Cheyenne, who I know you're here watching right now? Let's talk about that.
So all 4 of them are, 3 of them are in college, and 1 of them is still in high school. So my oldest was just a student at Kent State University, aspiring to her dreams. My second oldest started out at Siena Heights University in Michigan and transferred to Thomas More University, where they won the Division III national title this year. And then my third oldest is in her freshman year at Purdue Fort Wayne, so she's going to be a master down Division I basketball for her. And then I'm left with Cheyenne. I'm so used to traveling with so many girls to these tournaments. Yeah. It's just Cheyenne and I now. And Cheyenne has probably the largest recruiting coaches profile following her of all the girls, and it's been great.
That's great. How about for you and your nerves when you're watching her play? You okay with that?
Well, yeah, I sit there more as a coach, as a father/coach now, where I say I sit there and try to shout some words of encouragement. Some days I feel like if I could just get out there for 2 seconds, right? And so, but watching young people grow, watching her and her teammates grow and get better over time has been a pleasure. Now you also get the ups and downs of that. You sit there, knots in your stomach, and then you get to go back at night and we get to have talks about, was that the proper thing to do, or are you ready for tomorrow? Right. And when young people, they always feel like they can get to the next level. I got it conquered. I'm like, no, we don't have it conquered. This is day by day.
Exactly. It takes a long time. I know it's going to be great watching her throughout this tournament. Appreciate talking to you. Have a lot of fun out here.
I appreciate it. Listen, I appreciate all that you're doing. Appreciate all that you guys are doing for women's sports here, because these girls need to be recognized for the efforts that they're giving forth. Right?
No doubt about it.
It's going to make them better people going forward in this world.
You got it, man. Absolutely. Here's a lot more on Brad Sellers' daughter, Cheyenne.
It's really fun, you get to go out and have fun with your team, it's all about the love of the game. I think we really do enjoy playing with each other, so it's just a great experience to have, a full week, and not a lot of people get to experience it. Especially with 1,000 coaches watching, you get to make your dream come true. It's just a blessing, honestly. So it's just fun, having a dad to look up to. I don't feel any pressure. I always talk mad crap to him, telling him he was never anything special. We go back and forth of who was better, blah, blah, blah. Everyone's like, your dad's great. I was like, yeah, but I could probably beat him still. I have 3 older sisters, so every day we were in the gym, whether it was with our dad or not. A lot of us actually put it in on our own. Our mom was really into basketball too, so it kind of came to us. I mean, they never had to force it upon us, so we just kind of fell in love with it.
In this matchup, the team in gray, the Kia Nurse Elite Squad out of Ontario, 16U team. And what's great about this tournament is you have programs from all over the place, not just the United States. A very aggressive matchup here, back and forth in this game as they took on the Smack Lady Ballers, the team in blue, and their star player, number 23, Cheyenne Sellers, on the steal and the bucket here. She's the daughter of NBA veteran Brad Sellers, and this bucket gave them a halftime lead. They went on to win it by the final of 52-46. After the game, Carlos Cheyron.
Wanted to change the pace of the game, them being a taller, longer team. We wanted to kind of put the tempo in our favor, being smaller and quicker. We felt like we could speed the game up with that type of action. We'd have a great chance of putting it in our direction.
Just our communication with each other. We really were able to switch well and just communicate with each other, bump to the open person. Then we were able to run and just calm ourselves down and get the open looks and then finish. It's a lot of fun. Our team has put a lot of work into this, and we just enjoy each other's company and just playing with each other and getting this experience.
You know something? I think to play them, being a Canadian team and being a Nike EYBL affiliate, it's amazing because you can see the crowd here to watch them. So to know that you're playing that kind of competition, you know, you got to get up for it. You got to love it. So we enjoy playing them.
First time two elite youth basketball league programs out of the state of California played each other here in the Run for Roses tournament. And it was the California Storm, the team in white and gray, against the California Swish in black and yellow. The Storm went up early in this game and went up big, 20-4. The Swish battling back, but not enough. Number 5, Rhea Marshall. Too much for them. 12 points on the game. They ended up winning by the final of 56-44. After the game, here's their head coach, George Quintero.
In the first part of the game, we had a good commitment from our starters that they moved the ball well. They had good elevation on their layups. They competed. They rotated well. They trapped. They did everything we need to do.
Well, we just came out, you know, before we even played the game, we made sure we, you know, talked amongst our opponent very well, so we studied them. We know we needed to come out and do, so the starters, we came out strong. We know how to defend them well. We just played our game.
And so the adjustment was simply the substitutions of the veterans. It's just getting the veterans back in the game to make the right calls. And it's the first time we've been to Louisville, so that's an exciting feature for us because we've played everywhere else. So that's exciting for our kids. But the EYBL experience, that's what they practice for. So each and every day, in the back of their mind, they're really competing for this moment, and the expectations are very high.
Our first time in Louisville, I feel the girls, this is their last time around in the circuit, majority of my teammates. So I feel it's fun experience, but I feel we came to do what we got to do.
Action in the 2020 class, the New Jersey Freedom in blue versus BD Thunder, the team in white. The Freedom features Anna Morris, number 8, a commit to Northwestern, and is the 51st ranked prospect, 9th ranked power forward in the 2020 class. Freedom had a halftime lead, 23-18. They went on to win it 54-30. The final score after the game. Here's head coach Wolf Jean-Pierre.
I think it's one of the best tournaments that are out here. You know, there's an opportunity for teams that are fantastic to play in a great pool, and teams that need the help to play in a pool that can help them out. It gives every kid an opportunity.
It's a pretty good feeling. Some of my teammates are also committed. It's something we've worked hard for a long time now, so it's pretty cool to see it all happen, and it's cool to have my teammates in the same position as me. What we worked hard for all year, I think AAU season is really the time to showcase everything we've worked on in our high school seasons as well as practices.